Thige, KTE.
Now, Thige, just before we started listening to some music there, we were discussing funds and issues around Nyao National Stadium, and we were appealing to fans who don't have tickets to not go to the stadium. Then something has popped up that involves funds, and I think it's only fair that we bring these up.
Yep. Just as we were engaging in that, the latest information coming in is that there's a formation and registration of a Sports Fans Association or Sports Fan Umbrella Group called the NSRA, which is mandated to basically work with federations in football, volleyball, taekwondo, netball, basketball.
But does taekwondo have fans?
Yeah, there's a lot of fans, there's a lot of following. So it's mandated basically to engage, to organize fan engagement. We have people who are in football, and there's one recognized organization I know is called KEFOFA, Kenya Football Fans Association.
Yes.
And we also know that in big clubs, in AFC Leopards particularly, there is AFC Leopards Fans Kawangware branch. That one
has so many branches, eh?
Yeah, and there are so many.
Because I even know the chair of the Kangemi branch.
Exactly.
Hey.
So there are those big clubs who have fans in different branches. I also watched one time there was a derby here, the Kogalo, the Mashemeji derby, and I watched the fans of Kogalo who had arrived very early in the morning on that day. Actually did a clip on social media on that. They just arrived with their vehicles, and there were all these banners indicating the different fan bases they're from. There were some like from Kondele branch, some from Siaya, some from different places, mostly in the Lake Basin. So the conversation here is around organizing those fan clubs, registering them, and so that the sports bodies can communicate to fans and engage fans through these organizations, Mariah.
And these fan associations, I think the key take home in this particular document that we are having a look at this particular moment is you're being told you have to register these football associations. They have to be properly registered, and they have to we have a whole registration wing under the sports ministry where people go and register. So you need to be properly registered for you to be recognized. And some of the proposals are, just looking at the bill proposals, all sports organizations, federation and event organizers will ensure that meaningful engagement with fans in planning, delivery, and governance of sports activities. NSRA will develop and maintain a register of accredited fan associations affiliated to various sports disciplines. NSRA will also issue guidelines to facilitate structured fan engagement for consultation in matters affecting fans, inclusion of fan associations, representatives in advisory forums, and have mechanisms for fan feedback and complaints. So just like you said, Thige, this is all about ensuring that these fan associations are recognized, they're part of the teams, and they have their voices heard, because at the end of the day, there is no sport discipline or sports team that will ever survive without fans.
Yeah,
you can't.
And the structure of this, we've seen it happen in areas or countries where the structures of sports are much more organized, much more developed. And this is important because when you have a register of your fans, when you have fan violence, when you have fans invading a pitch, when you have fans breaking chairs,
and we've had these incidences actually.
All these things I'm discussing are things that are happening.
Yes.
When you have fans chasing referees, then you are able to follow up with the association and then
identify the culprits
ban them, chase them away from stadia, and ensure that is complied with. So those are some of the things that are really, really progressive, and I will be watching this one, Moriah, to see how it progresses, how compliance will be around it, and how the administration of that will be.
The Sports Garage. Xtra.
Feel the magic.